Hey guys, welcome to another live stream. As you can see by the title, this is another Monster Energy and NASCAR Cup Series race, but this is actually one of 14 races, because this is the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series Championship, and they're not just gonna have one race for the championship; they're gonna have 14, I think it is. They're going to have 14 races for the championship. If you are trying to talk to me through the chat, you will not get through me. I will only be talking to you guys about the race, and I will not be paying attention to the chat. I do have, as you can see here, I have a live video of Martin Truex Jr.'s car and him getting ready. A couple minutes ago, they just finished the pledge and the prayer for the race, and now they're just getting all the cars ready. And maybe through this live stream we will be able to hear the driver start your engines. I know you guys can't hear the stream. Well, you can hear me, but you can't hear like that video that I just showed you. You guys will get to watch it, but you won't get to see it, and I'll be the one that is talking about the race. So I'm going to pull up a little thing to hear when they're going to start the driver start your engines. They might have already done it, and I've just not heard. I got this thing. Hee hee. So right now it is warm. It is warm. So here's the weather for Chicago. It is warm. It's in like the 80 degrees where this racetrack is, but it is overcast. There is a lot of clouds, and it doesn't look like in the forecast that it's going to rain, but there is a lot of clouds. So it might rain, it might not, but so far it's forecasted not to rain. And right now they're thinking that if it does rain, that it won't rain for, 20 laps. Like, we'll get through the race, we'll get through like 20 laps, and then it'll start raining, or we'll get through 30. They don't really know. I like how Twitter does this. Like, this is actually a Twitter live feed that I'm watching, the Martin Truex Jr. thing. So this thing right here, this is actually a Twitter live feed of Martin Truex Jr., which is really good. And as you can see, it's presented by Toyota. But I just like how Twitter, decided to do this. It's really cool. This is my waiting toy. And there are right now 16. There are only 16 drivers in the playoff right now. And now, here's the command. Voice of Michelangelo in the...
Start your engine! Put it to And that is the sound that we have been waiting for. 40 engines come to life down that pit road. We're getting ready for the 17th annual Tales of the Turtles 400. It's next on the Motor Racing Network.
That's what I'm listening to, Motor Racing Network.
Whoever takes the doorknob has to take the door. It's got 4 holes drilled in the top of it. We're hanging it. We're hung it, so it's got
So the engines have started for the Tales of the Turtles 400, the first out of 14 races for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. I was going to say championship, but that hasn't started yet. As you can tell, we have a live hood feed of the Martin Truex Jr. 78 car presented by Toyota. I hope you guys enjoy this race through Martin Truex Jr. And also, I hope you guys enjoy my little commentary of this race. As you can kind of tell from all of the races I've streamed, I am a big NASCAR fan. I wonder if I can see my favorite racer in the pit crew somewhere. Nope, he's somewhere probably down there. But my favorite racer that I like in the NASCAR Monster Energy NASCAR Monster Energy series is Jimmy Johnson of the number 48 Lowe's car. And if you guys want to, go ahead. I won't see it, but if you guys want to, post in the live chat your favorite Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series driver. Maybe it's Martin Truex Jr. and you're glad that I have a front view of his car. So it looks like there is the driver of the number 11 FedEx car. I can't seem to find Martin Truex Jr., but there's, number 11. Or right there, I mean. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what that official's doing. But I'm not going to show you the stream for a little since it hasn't really started yet. They just started their engines. But that's all they did. So they haven't, brought their car out yet onto the track. But let me actually show you the screen for a little bit. So as they said, it looks like a little overcast with clouds, but from the camera here, it does look like there is clouds, but you can still see blue sky, and all of the clouds are white. There's no gray clouds. Maybe there's gray clouds over where the stands are, but right now, as you go look, there's only white clouds. So it's very surprising how I can see that people think it's gonna rain, because there's only in the teens. There's only a teen chance of rain coming, and people are saying there's overcasted. So right now, they just turned off their engines, and they're turning them right back on. It looks like the cars are just now turning. Let me go ahead and do this for you guys. So let's have a good race watching Martin Truex Jr. race. As you can see, we have the number 11 FedEx car in front of him. And you also see all these little cool decals, of numbers and such up here. Oh, let me get rid of that. Sorry about that. So it looks like Martin Truex Jr. is going to start third in this race, and we have not gone under a green flag yet. They gotta make a rotation to the other side of the field and go under the green flag before we start the green flag, and all the motors rev up. I almost said rev up. Here, I'll let you hear the motors. So there's the pace car right there. That white car right there. I actually thought that was a race car, but it's just the pace car. That's funny. It looks like all of the Monster Energy Cup Series cars are at least one car length apart from each other. Here, I'm going to pull something up. Excuse me for doing this. So, oh, sorry about that. Let me pull that up. So here's the starting grid for you guys. Kyle Busch, number 18, is in first. Denny Hamlin, with the number 11, is in second. Martin Truex Jr. in third. Kevin Harvick in fourth. Brad Keselowski, fifth. Kyle Larson, sixth. Joey Logano in seventh. Chase Elliott in eighth. Austin Dillon in ninth. Matt Kenseth in 10th. Clint Bowyer in 11th. Ryan Blaney in 12th. Daniel Suarez in 13th, which he is a rookie. Jimmy Johnson in 14th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 15th. Ryan Newman in 16th. Kurt Busch in 17th. Clint Buescher in 18th. And I'm going to stop there for a second. So you're probably wondering why the cars are going all curvy like that. What they are doing is they're warming up their tires right now. So even though you think they're warming up their tires by just going straight around the track before the green flag, they actually warm up their tires by curving like that. So that's all they're doing there. Kurt Busch, 17. Chris Buescher, 18th. Jamie McMurray, 19th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 20th. Eric Almirola in 21st. Danica Patrick in 22nd, which, if you haven't heard, Danica Patrick has decided to change her sponsor. So now she is doing another sponsor, which I'm not sure right now what her new sponsor is. In 23rd place is Ty Dillon. He's a rookie. In 24th, Eric Jones. He's a rookie. 25th, Case Kane. 26th, Trevor Bayne. 27th, Landon Cassill. 28th, Paul Menard. 29th, AJ Allmendinger. 30th, Michael McDowell. 31st, David Reagan. 32nd, Matt. I can't say his last name. 33rd, Corey Liguori. 34th, Reed Swanson. 35th, Cole Witt. 36th, Gray. 37th, Jeffrey Earnhardt. 38th, Timmy Hill. 39th, Ray Black, which never mind. Keep going. I'll keep going. So 39th is Ray Black the second. I meant to say that. And last but not least, in 40th place is Brett Moniff in the 40th. We are still not on a green flag just yet. I was going to say, it looks like they just crossed the finish line. There we go. Just motor goes up right there. There's camera. Martin Truex Jr. is revving that engine up.
Busch.
Oh, sorry about that. Green flag. Green flag as we start the Tales of the Turtles 400 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series with a cam view of Martin Truex Jr. 78. In stage one, there's 80 laps, but in all we have 267 laps with which, like I said at the other race, I will try to get as much coverage as I can. So here's what I was gonna say about Timmy Heel and Ray Black Jr. or Ray Black II. So they did make it to the playoffs, but they are right now not eligible to receive any points. Everyone else except for Brent Moffitt too. I did not see that, but everyone else except for Ray Black II, Timmy Hill, and Brett Moffitt is able to receive points for the playoff, but Brett Moffitt, Timmy Hill, and Ray Black II are not eligible to receive any points. So right now, the person we are watching, number 78, Martin Truex Jr., he is right now in second place, and he is only 1.241 behind. As you can see, the person in front of Martin Truex Jr. is Kyle Busch in number 18. He's in first place. So here is basically a 2-lap summary. So right when the green flag started, Kyle Busch leads the field to the start and finish line at Chicago Speedway for the first race of the NASCAR playoffs. Lap 1, Kyle Busch pulls ahead at the green flag, followed closely to Martin Truex Jr., which is the one we are watching. Lap 4, Chase Elliott already is up to 5th place after starting 8th. And lap 6, Kyle Larson has dropped to 10th after starting 6th. On lap 9, Kevin Harvick passes Denny Hamlin on the outside to take 3rd place. And here's some facts about the Chicagoland Speedway, which is the place they're racing right now. The Chicagoland Speedway is a 1.5-mile tri-oval speedway. Let's see. Okay, so here it is. So all the turns at the Chicagoland Speedway have an 18-degree banking, a 55-foot width, and a 27-foot apron. On lap 11, Eric Jones, who started in the rear for a tire change, has worked his way up to 24th already. Let's go all the way down here and see who's now in last place. So, as I just said, in 24th is Eric Jones, but the person that is in 40th place right now is the person that is ineligible to receive any points, which is Ray Black II. I'm doing something, guys. Hold on. I'll help you see the view for a second. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Let me do this. So, okay. So, this is who you guys are seeing right now. So, basically, oh, sorry. Oh, that's not what we need. No, that's not what I want. So, basically, you are seeing the full race that we are having on the right, and on the left you are seeing the Martin Truex Jr. version of the race. The good thing is this doesn't have any commercials. This one does. On lap 15, Kyle Busch leads over Martin Truex Jr. is already 2.5 seconds as he begins lapping drivers. So now Kyle Busch is now lapping over drivers. On lap 18, Joey Logano, who is in 6th place, is the only non-playoffs driver among the top 20. Or, I mean, not top 20, top 12th. Sorry about that. Right now, Kyle Busch is in 1st place, and we have reached 20 of 80 laps in Stage 1. Hopefully this one won't have a commercial. I'm trying to find one where you guys can watch it all the time with no commercials. Maybe we won't find one like that, but we can try. He went a little like the video they're showing right now. He went like super close to the wall, but the good thing is he didn't hit. Yeah, he saw his tire. He was turning, or his steering wheel. He was turning it left a lot, and then he finally got it back straight. So right now it is lap 23, and among playoff drivers, Ryan Newman is last at 21st place. So right now, whoever wins this playoff race will be able to go to the championship, and the rest of the people that that were able to go to the playoffs, if they didn't win, they won't go to the championship, but they will be able to receive points. So right now, everyone, so the person, Kyle Busch in first, Martin Truex Jr. in second, Kevin Harvick in third, Denny Hamlin in fourth, and Chase Elliott in fifth, they are all part of the playoffs. But the person in sixth place, which is Joey Logano, he is not part of the playoffs. And then we go to the people in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, which is Brian Keselowski, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Blaney. They are also all part of the playoffs. So there we have basically a fight for the people in the playoffs. So basically the people that are in 1 through 12th place with skipping the person in sixth place, Joey Logano, because he's not in the playoffs, they're basically fighting to win because they're all in the playoffs and they want to get in the championship. But right now, even though we're only at 28 of 267 laps, right now, Kyle Busch is the one that looks like is going to win stage 1, and he might even win the whole race. Like, he might even win stage 1. He won't win stage 2, and then he might win stage 3, but you never know. So you gotta keep watching the race, even though I won't be live streaming the whole race. And maybe I will live stream the whole race, but I don't know if my computer will shut down, if my live stream will shut down too, because I will be gone. I'm gonna go somewhere soon, and I don't know that if my computer turns off, will the live stream turn off? Probably. I mean, I did do a live stream where I was just outside for like 1 hour and my computer held up. So I don't know if it will or not. Let's see what our stuff is. So on lap 25, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. currently is in 19th place, and he scrapes against the outer wall. But as you can tell, there was no caution for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. scraping the outside wall. On lap 27, NBC Sports News reports that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will come to pit road to assess the damage. And on lap 28, Stenhouse Jr. now will not pit, and stage 1 ends on lap 80. And also on lap 29, Stenhouse Jr. actually does pit after much debate. So sorry about the confusion, guys. Lap 31, Stenhouse Jr. assessed a commitment line violation, and he must serve a pass-through. After all that, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is now 2 laps down in 40th place. But meanwhile, in lap 36, Kyle Busch continues to lead and is 2.76 seconds ahead of Martin Truex Jr., which is the one we are watching. So the car in front of Martin Truex Jr., as you can see by the live stream on the left side, that the person from Martin Truex Jr. is Kyle Busch. So this is what happened with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right there, if you want to watch it again. And right now, everyone is going to pit. Everyone is going to pit because Jimmy Johnson, because there is a caution, because Jimmy Johnson is going to pit for a tire issue. So right now, excuse me, everyone is coming to pit. I think a caution might have come out. It doesn't look like a caution did come out, actually. So, wow, we're having a lot of problems in the 30 laps, almost 40 laps. So we had Ricky Stenhouse Jr. With a line violation, and also Jimmy Johnson with a tire issue. He had a right rear tire problem, and other cars followed him to pit road too, as you saw Martin Truex Jr. followed him to pit road. There he is right there. Yeah, so they were thinking maybe his right rear tire could hold up, but then they decided, nah, we're going to bring you into pit road. So they decided to bring him into pit road. So that is the car we are watching right now. He decided to come in. 20 decided to come in. So on lap 41, there was a penalty to Martin Truex Jr. for too fast exiting pit road. And then in lap 42, there was a penalty also to Austin Dillon for also being too fast to pit road, or too fast into pit road. So as you can see, Martin Truex Jr. is now in pit road again. Wow, Martin Truex Jr. just passed someone. On lap 43, there was a penalty. There was a penalty to Eric Jones for also being too fast on the pit road as well. So we have three racers: Martin Truex Jr., Austin Dillon, and Eric Jones, for three racers being too fast exiting pit road. I don't know what is going on, but these people need to slow down. There was also, last year, this also happened where a tremendous amount of racers exited pit road too fast. And surprisingly, that too fast out of pit road penalty for Martin Truex Jr. was his first penalty since his race at Bristol Motor Speedway in the spring, and it was Martin Truex Jr.'s third speeding penalty this year. I know it must be a little hard for them to slow down they're coming into pit road. They have to slow down before coming into pit road because they're going 200 miles per hour. And when they come into pit road, here's how slow they have to go. Well, not slow, but here's how much down they have to go. They have to go from a 200-mile-per-hour race all the way down to 50 mile per hours. I think it might be 50. It's either 50 or 25. But on lap 45, after all the penalties, Martin Truex Jr. is now in 16th, and Austin Dillon is in 28th. I was close. So yeah, cars are going out like 200 miles per hour, and the pit road is like a 50-mile-per-hour pit road. So just imagine pulling the brakes and going from 200 to 50. That's big. Yeah, 250 is a 150 mile per hour decline. Can you believe that? It's a 150 mile per hour decline. So they basically have to go from this fast right here to slower than that, which is very, very surprising. Now let's get back to the race. So on lap 49, Kyle Busch is back in the lead, followed by Kevin Harvick and Landon Cassill, who has yet to pit. And also Martin Truex Jr. is told that he was going 50 miles per hour in the section he speeded, which teams get 5 mile per hour tolerance, and the speed limit is 45. Oh, so they changed. Well, they didn't change it. It was Indy racing that I was looking at. So yeah, the speed limit in the pit road is 45 miles per hour, and he was going 50 miles per hour. In lap 51, Chase Elliott is now in third place, and he finished third in his only other career start at Chicagoland last year. It does look like that they have, because of them going 200 miles per hour, they're getting a lot of debris on their window. On lap 56, among playoff drivers, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is last at 30th, with Austin Dillon in 26th and Ryan Newman in 20th. If you do not remember, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Austin Dillon, and Ryan Newman were the three drivers that got a penalty for going too fast in going in the going in the pit road, and right now that is where they're starting again. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is starting 30th, Austin Dillon is starting 26th, and Ryan Newman is starting 20th. Oh, sorry about that. Even though, oh, never mind. I thought there was a restart, but never mind. There hasn't been a caution flag and a restart yet. They've just went in the pit. On lap 59, just 16 drivers are on a lead lap. Only 3 are not playoff drivers. Logano is in 5th, Suarez is in 10th, and Boyer in 14th. Boyer, I don't know. So right now, lap 60 with 21 to go in stage 1, and currently in 8th is Kyle Larson, and 11th is Jamie McMurray. So right now, let's go over the leaderboard right now, since there hasn't been any alerts yet. So in first place is Kyle Busch. Second is Kevin Harvick. Third is Chase Elliott. Fourth is Denny Hamlin. Fifth is Joey Logano. Sixth is Brad Keselowski. Seventh is Matt Kenseth. Eighth is Kyle Larson. Ninth is Jimmy Johnson. 10th is Daniel Suarez. 11th is Jamie McMurray. 12th is Martin Truex Jr. 13th is Kurt Busch. 14th is Clint Bowyer. 15th is Ryan Blaney. 16th is Casey Kane. 17th is Danica Patrick. 18th is Dale Earnhardt Jr. 19th is Eric Almirola. 20th is Ryan Newman. 21st is Paul Menard. 22nd is Trevor Bayne. 23rd is Austin Dillon. 24th is Ty Dillon. Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon. 25th is Chris Buescher. 26th is AJ Allmendinger. 27th is Eric Jones. 28th is Michael McDowell. 29th is Landon Castiel. 30th is David Reagan. 31st is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 32nd is Reed Swanson. 33rd is Matt. 34th is Brett Moffitt. 35th is Jeffrey Earnhardt. 36th is Cole Witt. 37th is Timmy Hill. 38 is Corey Lagori. 39th is Gray. And 40th is Ray Black II. So it does not look like Ray Black II doesn't really move. He is staying in 40th place. So I was going to say he might not make it to the championship, but like I said at the beginning of the stream, he is already ineligible to make it to the championship. So on lap 60, Kyle Busch is closing in on Casey Kane and will soon put this playoff driver a lap down. And in lap 63, Kyle Busch's lead over Kevin Harvick is 3.5 seconds. On lap 65, Kyle Busch now passes Ryan Blaney to put another playoff driver a lap down, and just 14 cars are on the lead lap. And on lap 69, Kyle Busch has Clint Bowyer in his sight, and he's closing in quickly to soon put the SHR driver a lap down. And there, right now, we are 10 laps away from lap one's end. And right now, Kyle Busch is picking him up and putting him down as he leads by over 3 seconds. On lap 72, it is the closing. We are closing in on the end of stage 1, and just 13 cars are on a lead lap. 10 laps are left in stage 1. Sorry, my stream just messed me up. Sorry about that. So 10 laps are left in stage 1, and there are 14 cars, like I said, on a lead lap. So and here are the numbers for the cars that are on the lead lap. We have 18, 4, 24, 17, 22, 2, 20, 42, 19, 48, 78, 1, and 1, 41, and 14. And as you can see, 78 is the one we are watching, so he is on a lead lap. So Martin Truex Jr. Doesn't really need to be in the lead. Doesn't really need to be in the lead because he's got the point. But you know who does? But you know who does need to be in the lead? The person that is in the person that's in 11th place right now, which is Jimmy Johnson. So right now, this guy right here is who we're watching right there. So because of all of the playoff win, because of all of the race wins that he got, he had a 50-point lead for the playoffs. So that is how he actually got to be pretty high up. I think he started first place. So that's really good that he got a 50-point lead for playoff points. Kurt Busch right now is the last car on the lead lap. And on lap 74, the stage point master is Martin Truex Jr., and he has worked his way up into the top 10, which he's right now in the 10th place, and he as the stage winds down. So right now we are on the final lap of stage 1. The funny thing is, NBC Sports News just said that they're expecting a caution to come out after the number 10th place Martin Truex Jr. wins, but there has not become a caution yet. And sorry if that was all mumbo jumbo. But anyway, on lap 80, stage 1 ends with Kyle Busch winning stage 1, Harvick in second place, Elliott in third, Hamlin and Logano. Oh, no. And Hamlin and Logano are all in the top 5. So we have Kyle Busch, Harvick, Elliott, Hamlin, and Logano are all top 5. So right now, as we're getting ready to start stage 2, because of it not starting yet, I am going to go get something to eat and hang out downstairs for a little. So if it starts without me, just watch it, and I will be right back to give you updates. So BRB. I just realized I was muted. Sorry, but I'm going to end the stream now.